Rappers collaborating with streamers is a relatively new thing in recent history, and it spawned some iconic moments. It feels so natural now that we're already pretty much used to seeing big names like Kevin Hart popping up on cenat's stream. I mean, even Drake mentioned his friendship with Kai to diss Kendrick during their beef. But with how popular it's becoming, it raises a few questions. Like, how many of these interactions are organic? And to what extent are record labels involved with these streamers, as lately it seems to have become a means of promo? Well, today we're going to be looking into these questions and even more, but to understand everything, we got to go back to before streamers were even cool enough for rappers to collaborate with. For the longest time, Twitch was the top dog streaming platform, and it was pretty much just for gaming. So the idea of rappers who were infinitely cooler than some gaming nerds hopping on their streams was foreign. The first time we really saw any type of rapper-gamer crossover was with FaZe Clan's relationship with Logic. FaZe Temper was messaging artists trying to build relationships with them so that he could use their music in their montages. And that's how they got into contact with Logic. In December of 2011, he sent Logic a hoodie. Then in February of 2012, Logic released a music video for a song called The Spotlight. And in that video, he was wearing the FaZe hoodie that Temper had sent him. A few days later, FaZe Clan released an episode of their montage series Illcams, featuring the same Logic song and even the occasional clip from Logic's music video.
Pretty cold in Maryland, and I needed to shoot a video, and I was wearing all black, and I was like, oh, this hoodie's really cool. It matches my infrared Jordan 6s. So I wore that, and then the next thing I know, there's like millions of people listening to my music that I had no idea about, all because I was cold.
Logic began growing way faster due to the success of his Young Sinatra mixtape and his huge boost from FaZe. At the time, FaZe Clan had almost 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, while Logic only had 12,000 followers on Twitter and around 20,000 on Facebook. FaZe continued using Logic's music in their montages and supporting him, which basically gave him an entirely new audience. This was one of the first rapper/gamer crossovers we've seen, although instead of streamers, it was YouTubers/pro gamers. Regardless, Logic got a huge boost from this relationship. The closest thing we'd see to this for a while was in 2015 when the Migos hung out with Minecraft Universe and played some Minecraft. They didn't have much chemistry though, and it was really only funny because it was just kind of awkward and didn't really make sense, but it definitely spawned some great memes. The next time we'd see a really big rapper/gamer crossover was in 2018 when Drake played Fortnite with Ninja. Before the Drake collab, Ninja's stream averaged around 70,000 concurrent viewers. When Drake teamed up, the stream topped 628,000 concurrent viewers and broke records for the most viewers on an individual live stream. As they played, Drake shared how he had been a fan of the game for a while now. Funny enough, he played Fortnite in the studio between 12-hour production sessions for a mental break. "We literally made history tonight," said Ninja as Drake signed off, which was honestly kind of true. And while many people thought this was crazy, another crazy Fortnite squad popped up that consisted of Drake, Travis Scott, NFL receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, and Ninja. I mean, come on, that team up is one that gamers and music fans and sports fans at the time never imagined would happen. But none of this compared to what would happen in years to come, especially when Adin Ross hopped into the scene. Adin Ross is a streamer who was pivotal in merging streaming and rap. He started streaming when he was in high school and would play a lot of 2K and other games. In fact, what got him some of his earliest buzz is when he started playing 2K with Bronny, which is LeBron James' son. At the time, Adin was streaming to around 1,500 viewers on average, and luckily enough, during COVID, Bronny was one of those viewers. He reached out and they would start playing duos and 2v2 tournaments for money on stream. It was during one of these wager matches that Adin's first viral moment was born, and this is when Bronny put LeBron on the mic, to which Adin was very obviously starstruck.
What's good, bro?
It's LeBron? It's LeBron?
He said, is this LeBron?
Yo, first of all, I gotta say, gigantic fan, I love you. I don't want to be a fanboy, but like, I love you.
Nah, it's all respect, man. I appreciate it, man.
And look,
showing love and respect to me and my son.
That's right. Look, listen, me and B, we swept them, and we did it for Cleveland.
I love it.
This moment of Adin's Law was picked up by multiple large sports media outlets as well as the rest of the internet. It was viral. Following this, Adin went on to stream other games outside of the 2K world, which helped him grow from around 7 to 20,000 viewers per stream. The success that followed him stepping outside of 2K encouraged Adin to step outside of other things like gaming in general. He mentioned that he was always interested in IRL streaming, but wanted to get to a point where he was able to do it successfully, and obviously you gotta have a loyal fan base to do that. Around 2021, Adin received one of the biggest checks of his career coming from his GTA 5 community roleplay server, along with the money he was making on Twitch. After his new level of success, Adin decided to visit LA, and after his experience there, he moved there. Since Adin was in LA, it made it easier for him to get guests on his stream, so he started getting rappers on his live streams. Not only was he befriending other creators, but he also became friends with rappers such as Lil Uzi Vert. And while not everyone he had on his stream was a friend of his, it seemed like him and Uzi were actually tight, although this wasn't the case for a bunch of the other rappers he collaborated with. Many of his IRL streams with rappers were strictly business and ended with the artist dipping out as soon as the stream ended. Regardless, Adin streamed with a ton of rappers, spawning viral moments like the legendary Tory Lanez freestyle. But Adin, as I'm sure most of you know, kind of started going off the deep end. He already wasn't getting along with a lot of his guests, like Polo G for example, but after doing a bunch of crazy stunts, saying a bunch of controversial things, and hanging out with people like Andrew Tate, a lot of artists thought that Adin was a brand risk.
Hey, I do everything on my own. How about you get me some guests, bro? Like, where's Drake's stream? Where's Future's stream? Where's Uzi's stream? Where's Travis' stream? Get me some people on my stream, bro.
Yeah, I would be getting you guests if they all weren't afraid to like be seen with you. It's insane. Like your reputation is just so toxic. Like no one wants to be anywhere near you. Like Drake is literally streaming with like a guy on here who averages like 4,000 fucking viewers rather than getting on your shit. It's like really sad.
Wait, so it's because I'm a brand risk?
Duh.
Regardless, even though Adin wasn't the best with his guests, he was one of the first people to help pave the way for this relationship to even be possible. Even cenat gave him props for that.
But rappers now are super thirsty for Twitch, bro. Like, bro, they want to be like on your streams. They want to, you know, hang out with
Shout out to Adin once again for that. He done broke down so much barriers to where it's cool for rappers to, you know, collab with content creators. And I feel like that should have been done. Like, that should have been a thing where, like, we all support each other around, because I feel like rappers and artists, they have a different type of fan base to where just music. So imagine you collabing with people who actually runs the internet, and it's like a job. When that comes together, it's just y'all all are collectively doing y'all thing.
And speaking of cenat, as I'm sure most of you know, he is 100% the go-to streamer for rappers to collaborate with. Kai started out as a YouTuber, posting pranks, gaming videos, vlogs, and things along these lines. He also joined content group AMP in 2020, which was great for his fans as they got to see a bunch of friends kicking it, making videos together. And Kai was very successful as a YouTuber, but he really got his big break when he started streaming in 2021. His first stream was a large success and he got over 1,000 followers. He definitely wasn't the first person to stream video games, but something about how he did it stood out. As he streamed more and more, he continued to grow. His personality was so relatable as well as enjoyable to the fans that he started to attract the attention and interest of other streamers. First he got the fans, then he got the attention of other streamers, but people liked his personality so much that he began to break outside of the Twitch bubble and even get recognition from the celebrity world. In 2022, he won Streamer of the Year and also became the most subscribed creator on the platform. And it seemed like Kai was at his peak, but that was far from the truth. Kai planned a 30-day straight subathon where he would do a bunch of different types of content throughout this stream. And one of his main goals was to break 300,000 subs, which he did. Again in 2023, after doing this, Kai won the Streamer of the Year award. By this point, cenat was undeniably one of the biggest streamers of all time, if not the biggest. But around this time, he also started doing what Adin was doing, and that was featuring rappers on his streams. He had people like Offset, Ice Spice, Lil Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, NLE Choppa, and many more rappers on his streams. And the notable difference is that he got along with these artists a lot better than Adin. A lot of Adin's streams were awkward, but Kai's personality and humor helped him make some very entertaining streams and bring the artists out of their shells a bit more, which spawned a ton of funny clips.
No way, what is this? I don't see. I don't know what side of town we on. My Papa John's don't look like this. No. Yo, who Papa John's look like this?
This is terrible. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is
Yo.
The chat said they fuck with the gas.
You set me up, nigga. You set me up. Nigga, you set me up.
Okay.
And clips like these are the reason why rappers and streamers work so well together. Because Offset isn't going to be having this much fun falling out of his chair on the Breakfast Club or any other traditional media platform. But Kai's streams and other people's streams allow for artists to show off more of their personality and get closer with the fans. It's very symbiotic because the streamers get a big name to feature with them and the artists get to promote their music as well as show off their personality, which usually works great. Although for others who maybe don't have the greatest personalities, it doesn't work out as well.
Whoa,
My bad, Chad.
Wait, you put a hole in my wall.
You're rich, you can fix it.
My friend Officially Ronnie made a very similar video, and I think he explained this relationship very well.
What is something that rappers, or a lot of rappers, lack? Engagement. It's kind of shocking to see rappers like DaBaby have 20 million followers on IG, but the engagement be ass. It's like a scam at that point. And it could be argued that the reason for that is because rappers are only known for their 2-minute songs. And that's kind of it. Compared to live streamers and content creators, where fans watch them for a couple of hours minimum to 24 hours. I mean, look at the Google top search result. When Kai and Offset did a stream, Offset had a noticeable spike on social media platforms. He was the trending topic for the rap community that week. Kai knows this.
But chat, my thing for me having guests on stream is not to just have guests on stream. I be telling them before everything I say, bro, I want this to be an opportunity for them the music side of shit. The music side of shit is cool, but to display personality and display to the audience that we, no matter what, no matter how successful get or how big things are, we all normal, bro.
He makes great videos, by the way, so make sure to check him out. I'll link him down below. So clearly these streams allow for some viral moments, getting to know the artist better, and it allows for the streamers to get some extra clicks. It's a win-win for everybody. Polo G even explained this in his interview with Complex.
Kai, we at Complex do a rap media power ranking every year. When we have him at number 3, I honestly think he could have been higher. So what do you think, like, from an artist perspective, makes his platform so appealing when you're like promoting stuff?
I feel like his fan base and the people who tuned in is more so the youth. You know, the standard interviews that you would go do is probably more so like adults tuned in to that side of things. It's like he got the youth on lock right now. You go on the cat stream to see what an artist is like outside of just trying to be so serious all the time. So
yeah.
That definitely like help you to see an artist's personality.
Especially thanks to clips being such a big feature on these platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Funny moments and things like that can easily go viral on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. All of this is pretty cut and dry though. Like, I'm sure most of us can understand how this relationship works. But what a lot of people probably don't think about is how money or record labels play into this. Both the music industry and the streaming industry are about money at the end of the day. That's why streamers like Vitaly lately have been paying rappers to show up on his stream and catch predators, because it gets him views and the rappers get money. Vitaly has had rappers like Lil Pump, Sway Lee, Akon, French Montana, YG, Ty Dolla $ign, T Grizzly, Bobby Shmurda, and more. You'll notice that a lot of these artists are people whose careers aren't doing so well, so they probably needed the extra money. And we know Vitaly's paying them because he admitted it when he said he paid Quavo and Quavo didn't show up. Side note, this is really weird. I don't know what you guys think of this, but I've thought this trend has been extremely insane, and the fact that all these rappers are showing up on it is really weird to me. Like, there's no way that Sway Lee needs the money that bad. But this is happening the same way that Aiden Ross paid Playboi Carti like $1 million just to show up on his stream for a few minutes.
Bro, why the f you ain't paid me, bro? That's crazy, bro.
You're fucking...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Brother, I was gonna buy you cars and shit. What the fuck do you mean?
Bro, $2 million for 6 minutes, bro?
He didn't get paid that.
On the flip side of this, we've seen instances where artists like Lil Bibby seemingly use streamers such as Neon in this instance to roll out the next Juice WRLD album.
My chat wants to say hi to you. Show your face. It's not even working. What's going on, bro? Wait, that's Lil Bibby? Yeah. What's good, Lil Bibby?
What's happening, man? What's up with you?
I was just told to call you. Nice to meet you, brother. I'm a huge fan.
In this clip, Neon said he was told to call Lil Bibby and wasn't even sure what he looked like, so clearly this was some type of promo, most likely paid for. And apparently Bibby told Neon he was going to show him The Party Never Ends, which was supposed to be Juice WRLD's next posthumous album that they've been teasing for years. Which is crazy to me that people thought using Neon as promo for an album was a good idea, but I'm guessing a streamer like Kai was out of their budget. But I think when weirder, more niche streamers like Vitaly or Neon are collaborating with these rappers, it's pretty obvious what's going on. but these are just small fry streamers compared to Kai Cenat. It's no secret that record labels are extremely interested in Kai Cenat's stream.
The majority of what labels send me these days is Kai. Like, their artist drops a song, they only want me to post what Kai said about or how Kai turned up to the song. So knowing that, and I mean, Kai talked like shit. And Kai told me, he was honest with me and say, yo, they're offering me wild amount of money to even just do reactions, but he's like, I don't take it. And I do think that's dope on Kai's part, but there's a lot of pressure on him because now all of these rappers, their entire marketing is hoping Kai Cenat reacts to their song favorably. And if he does, they all run with it. Yo, let everybody know that Kai turned up to the song or turned up to the album or likes this or likes that.
I mean, it makes sense. He is the biggest streamer right now, and he definitely is one of the leading figures in pop culture, especially for the younger generations. That's why these labels are so desperate to get some marketing from Kai.
Guess what I do? I say no, keep the money. I've never accepted any money from no label off the fact that I don't want to go on that shit, and it's like, it's not what I want, and it's not. I just don't want to feel fake. I, like from the beginning, I've just been real and true to myself, and I would never let anybody change how I act and how I do. Cause once I stop being true and I start being this fake person, this fake that just doing shit for the money, I lose myself. I lose myself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And respectfully, I just can't do that.
He went on to talk about some of the offers he got to react to songs on one of his streams.
Probably like, I've been offered like, I'm gonna just give you a range, 50 to 100. 50 to 100 to react to niggas' music videos and turned it down, bro. 50 to 100 just to react to like a 3-minute music video. But yes, bro, I might be a dumbass because I should react to that motherfucker and say the motherfucker trash if it's trash, my nigga. You feel me?
So clearly record labels are very interested in having their artists appear on Kai's stream, especially for promotion. And while he denied this, I'm curious to see if he's ever taken any type of money for anything from these artists. Offset went on Kai's stream, and a month later he dropped his album Set It Off. Nicki Minaj went on Kai's stream. A couple of days later, her album Pink Friday 2 dropped. 21 Savage went on Kai's stream as a part of the rollout for his album American Dream. Tyla did the same to roll out her self-titled album as well. Lil Baby went on Kai's stream days after his album It's Only Me came out. And this begs the question, how many of these artists are paying to be on these streams? How many artists are treating this as a press run rather than actually hanging out with buddies on stream? Because that's what streaming used to be. It used to be very casual, organic, just friends hanging out, gaming, or doing whatever. But when this amount of money and attention is involved, I'm very curious to see how much of this is really organic. I mean, Drake even accused Kendrick and his label of begging to get on Kai Cenat's stream. On the song Push Ups, he said, "Begging Kai Cenat, boy, you not fucking beating us." And there's no way as of now to know whether or not this is true, but even bringing this up in the biggest rap beef of the past decade is insane. Of course, you know, I can't say whether or not the labels are paying Kai or if Kai is maybe even paying artists, but I can say that the streams usually do come off as very genuine. Well, most of them, of course.
Was it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question was that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
I told you I took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
I told you I took self-defense.
Why you been weird?
8 years ago, it used to be if you got a No Jumper interview or a Lyrical Lemonade music video, you know you've made it. And those two platforms would have heavily boosted your career. And they were basically mandatory in album rollouts. Same thing with traditional press runs on platforms like The Breakfast Club and Apple Music. They are no longer as important as a super entertaining stream that has way more interaction. But now you know you've made it once you've been featured on Kai Cenat's stream. And overall, I think this is a net positive. Like I explained earlier, it's mutually beneficial for streamers like Kai and the artists. And overall, I feel like the fans are winning because they're getting way more content and a lot of entertaining moments. However, I want you guys to keep in mind that not everything is organic. While Kai and artists he features on his streams may genuinely see it as a symbiotic relationship and genuinely want to hang out with him, that may not always be the case for other streamers. While I can't say how genuine all of these collaborations or streams are, it's clear that entertaining content is now the preferred method of marketing in the music industry, rather than traditional interviews. And I don't think content creators collaborating with musicians will be going away anytime soon. Just keep in mind though that as old people at labels begin to catch on and more streamers begin to pop up, I think seeing the weird collabs we have seen between rappers and streamers like Neon or Vitali, for example, are going to become much more common. Anyways, I just thought this was an interesting relationship and I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and stick around down below. Other than that, this has been Matty Balls. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.